Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on the video. Real quick, this video is part of a longer video where I give my point of view on this topic as well as other topics that you might be interested in. So if you want to see the entire video, you can click on one of the links below or one of the cards that'll be in the video. Thanks. So what's really the problem in America? Racism or classism? Before anyone gets upset, I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist. What I am saying is that it's not the biggest problem that minorities face in society. The color of your skin isn't going to be the biggest hurdle when trying to get ahead in this country. I should mention that I'm a first-generation American of Hispanic and Asian descent. In my lifetime, I think I've experienced racism maybe 2 or 3 times. The first time was when my high school football team went to play in a rural, ignorant part of town. Some would say redneck part of town. During the game, there were a couple of times when the refs made suspect calls, but we thought that they were just being a-holes giving preference to the home team. I remember that there was almost a team fight because one of the opposing players kicked one of my teammates while he was down and the refs didn't call it. But it was what happened after the game, as we were leaving the school, that we experienced blatant racism. People, players, and parents were screaming racial slurs at us and actually throwing things at the bus. Here's the thing though, after this experience, my friends and I didn't think that the whole country was racist. We saw it for what it actually was, some dumb hicks showing how stupid and backward their thinking was. I guess we were tougher back then. Another instance was when I wanted to rent an apartment in a part of town that there's a large Filipino population, and the manager, a Filipino woman, wouldn't even give me an application because I wasn't Filipino. Of course, she didn't straight out tell me that that's why she wouldn't give me the application, but it wasn't difficult to figure out. Ignorance isn't racist, it infects all skin colors. Racism does exist, and I have encountered it in my life, but it's never held me back. I wasn't kept from playing football because I'm Hispanic, and I wasn't forced to live out on the streets because I'm not Filipino. I don't think that racism or systemic racism is a real issue in today's society, despite what some minority multimillionaire celebrities might tell you. Classism, on the other hand, is a problem. People are discriminated against much more often because of their social-economic level than the color of their skin. But unlike the color of your skin, tanning and bleaching don't count. You can change your social-economic level. We have to change our culture. The fact that less minority kids go to college isn't because of the color of their skin. It's because of their culture. I was having lunch with one of my cousins last week, and he was telling me about how another one of our cousins blamed systemic racism for the fact that Hispanic kids are less likely to go to college than white kids. My cousin responded, "Are your kids going to college?" The answer was yes. Well, my kids are also going to college. So I guess that 100% of Hispanic kids in our family are going to college, right? So where's the systemic racism keeping them back? I had to give him a fist bump after that. You see, I can go to a low-income part of town, and I know that the majority of the kids in that part of town aren't going to go to college regardless of the color of their skin. And then I can go to an affluent part of town where I know that the majority of the kids in that part of town are going to college. It's the culture. Growing up, school wasn't a priority for me. My parents didn't push me to go to college. They told me to go to school and get good grades, but that was about it. So we need to change our way of thinking. We need to start teaching our kids how to move up in society, whether it's by going to college or by learning other skills that will help them move to a higher economic class. And generation by generation, we'll see our children and our communities lift themselves out of the poverty that they're in. The color of our skin isn't stopping us. Our mentality is. So what do you think? Do you agree that it's the mentality of the lower socioeconomic class that holds them back? Or is it a racist system? Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please press like and share it. And don't forget to press the notification bell so that you're notified when I release a new video. If you want to support me and help me make more and better quality videos, check out Consequential Gear in the links below. I'm launching the store on Black Friday. It's high quality gear for a fair price and the designs are pretty cool if I may say so myself. Alright guys, have a productive and successful day. I'll see you in the next video.